Okay, welcome everyone, and today we're going to try something I've been wanting to do for a while. I am going to try and create a game using AI. I'm not going to write any single piece of code. I'm just going to prompt it to write me something to create, and then try and run the code it gives me to see if they can now write code that's good enough to run a game. One thing about this, I'm going to be using I'm going to be using free chat AIs. None of this is paid. I'm pretty sure the paid ones can do better, but and see what the free ones can do. The last time I tried this, I had Claude somewhere there. I tried Google's Palm. I tried Pause Assistant. But before that, I'm going to be using Paw because it has so many. So I'll try its own assistant. I'll try Claude. I love Claude. I'll try, these are my own bots. I'll try Llama. I'll try Palm again, and I think that's it. I'm not going to try any other there's so many others I could try. Maybe I'll try another bigger parameter for Llama, something with more parameters. And I'll also be using ChatGPT, the free one, just so we can see what that gives us. Then I'm going to be using Bard. This is the one I'm excited about because the last time I tried this, I also tried Bard, but they hadn't yet updated to Gemini, and Gemini is good. Gemini is really good. Like I'm using it for everything. It's writing my emails, it's writing my my resumes, my applications. Like, it's really, really good. And what I like about Gemini is I don't want to say integration, but how it does the answers. Like, it doesn't give you 3 different answers of the same thing. It gives you 3 different scenarios of the same answer, which is very, very interesting. So I'm really excited to see what Gemini comes up with. But I'll make a full other video on Gemini, but I really like the Gemini update. When I did this last, they hadn't yet updated to Gemini when I tried this. So yeah, then we have Bing Chat, just to see what it can do. And then of course, just as a by the way, I have HuggingFace as well. So that's Paul and all these other bots available, ChatGPT and HuggingFace, Bing Chat with GPT-4, by the way. So this should be good, I hope. But the problem is this has been over customized to not really, it's GPT-4, but like narrowed down a bit to whatever Microsoft wants you to do with chat. Okay, I'll be running these. I'm going to be using my Anaconda, and I'll be using Spider. I have, these are I think the old ones I tried, but I won't get into that. I have VS Code also, just maybe, but VS Code won't do anything. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'm going to be using the same prompt I used last time. I'm just going to edit it a bit. So let's start with Poe, and I'm going to start with assistant. So same prompt for all this. Maybe I'll speed up this process to see but let's go. So using Python, create a brick game for me. The graphics should have a realistic breaking effect, like how, let's make this prompt a bit more prompty. I want you to act as a coder and using Python, create a big game for me. The graphics should, let's remove this graphics part. Create a big game for me that I can run and instantly play or try out. Use the best and most efficient way to create the game. Give me back full working code that I will just run and play the game. Okay, just trying to add a bit of detail and context. Copy that same thing into ChatGPT, into Bard, into Bing, and into HuggingFace. So this is the assistant. Let's also have that same one run on pause Claude. I have Poe for web, so let's try Claude 100k. Run that. Let me also try Llama. I want to try Llama. See what Llama gives me. Oh, they have Gemini Pro on here. Let me try Gemini outside Bard and we see. This is why I like Poe. They have like all the other models in like one. Ooh, Gemini was fast. Cool. I didn't know they even had Gemini. What's this? And they keep adding, like with every new model that comes up, they keep adding it there for you to play with, which is kind of nice. And they've been doing this for a while. Poe opened in, when did I start using Poe? Somewhere early, this is 2024. I'm recording this Jan 2nd. So somewhere early Jan last year. Yeah, that's when I first used Poe, and by then they could already allow you to create like your own bots, your own, like Poe has always been ahead of her time. So shout out to Quora for giving us this. I remember creating my first bot on here anyway, sometime early last year. I can't start tracking that timeline, but Poe has come through for me every time. Thank you. And with each new model that comes out, they have it. Like they really do have it. Oh. So let's also try Google's Palm, because why not? And let's also try, I want something from Llama. Let me see what. Okay, so 70B, 34, 13, 7B, 13B, Code Llama. Let me try this one called Code Llama. Okay, first of all, I'm going to try Llama itself. Let's use the 70 because, the better. And let's also try this one that they real called Code Llama, just to see what we get. This one, I think I tried this last time. I don't know how it worked out. There we go. Okay, so this one is using Turtle. Cool. Gemini is using Pygame. Not bad. Palm 2 using Pygame. Nice. Llama gave me a step-by-step process. Install Pygame. It's also using Pygame, but it's telling me to first install Pygame. Then it gives me the code, which I'll be running in a few. This one also gave me the code, which I'll be running in a few. Again, I'm not editing any of this code. I just want to see how good these models are, or if any of them can really actually, create a game in, without me having to code anything. because essentially that's what we want these things to be able to do. So how far have they gotten on that journey? So this is Gemini Pro. Just gives me the code, nothing much, doesn't even tell me anything. This is Gemini Pro on Poe. We shall try Gemini on Bard as well. Okay, this is Google's Palm on Poe. They gave me, you know, tries to explain. This is a basic brick game that you can run and play instantly. The game uses Pygame, a popular Python library. Okay, the Palm gave me some explanations at the end. Be idle friendly. If you forget this line, this program will hang. What's this? Go ahead and update the screen with what we've drawn. This must happen after all the other drawings. Be idle friendly. If you forget this line, this game will hang. Okay. Let me see if Gemini didn't tell me anything. Okay, and this is Llama 70 billion parameters. I'm guessing, I don't know how they name these things, but I've always guessed that these are, you know, the model, whatever. Anyway, okay, this is what Llama gave me. I like that first told me. Llama kind of tried to explain what you should do. Not so well, but yeah, he tries. Then we have Llama, Code Llama, the one that they even called Code Llama. It's, I'm guessing, a modified version, a customized version of Llama. This is 7. I don't know, are these things named after the parameters or just names? Let's ask. Yeah, I'll do that later. But this is the one so called Code Llama. They just gave me an example on how to create the then it tells me the game ends when all the bricks use this code. Simple copy and paste into a new file and save it. Open terminal. Okay, they tell me how to run the file. Okay, so that's Llama. Then this is Pause Assistant. I'm guessing this is Pause AI. I don't know why they call it assistant, but you know, I'm guessing it's their own product. It's really, really good for writing. I use it a lot to write my, you know, LinkedIn articles, blogs, things like that. It's really, it keeps the human element. Like I write up a draft and then not, you know, just write up a simple thing, not even grammatically correct, just spewing from my mind. Then I paste it in here and it kind of gives me a rough draft. So this is what it gave me. Certainly, before we begin, make sure you have Pygame installed. Okay, it also tells me, and then gives me the code. Save the code above. Py extension, placing where you have write permissions. Nice. The first time they're telling me about permissions. That's a new one. Open the terminal, command prompt, navigate, I'm going to try and run it in Spider using, you know, what I know. Spider, copy paste, game run, you know, Anaconda and Jupyter should be able to. And then I'll also run it in VS Code, and I'll also, then I'll also run it in I also run them using these instructions, like what they are telling me to. Okay, then this is ChatGPT. So ChatGPT has told me 3.5. Yes, I can provide you implementation of a big game using popular Pygame. They are using Pygame. When I tried this earlier, there's another library, I'm forgetting its name, that another, I think it was Claude, told me to use. Okay, so install Pygame. kind of like what. And then it gives me the code which I'll run. This code creates a simple game. The object is to bounce the ball. It doesn't tell me how, it just tells me what the game will do. Let's see what Claude. Oh wait, no, this is the old one. Where's Claude? Why did I paste the Claude one? Oh yeah, wait, this is the Claude one. Okay, so this is Claude Anthropics model. Claude is really good also for writing. They keep the human element to it. I tried their paid version. They gave me access for a while. This was sometime last year. It's somewhere on my LinkedIn page. Just scroll through back far enough. And I tried to use it, tried to get it to do a few things. I really like that it's not. There's something ChatGPT has. It's called, I don't know what they call it, but I'll call it over narration. Like ChatGPT is always trying to sound like Shakespeare and trying to add all these funny sounding. It doesn't sound human. Claude doesn't have that problem. Claude, sounds like something a human would do, right? Say that's what I liked about Claude. Okay, so give me the code, but in a very strange format. Oh, the first version of this is not formatted as code, and then the second part of it is if ball game over message. It recognizes some bits and some bits it doesn't. Like look at the last line of the game, it's outside the. Anyway, that's simple to fix. I'll just copy all of them. To run this game, simply save the code and run it using this. Will start the game. Use left and right arrow. Okay, that's Claude. We shall run that and see. And finally, the one I'm excited for, Gemini on bad. It gave me code, gives you sources, Stack Overflow, and this time it didn't give me other drafts. Interesting. Okay, and what happened here? Oh yeah. Okay, sure. Here's a simple Python code for. Oh yeah, T. This is the one I was looking for. T-Kinta. I don't know how they pronounce that, but this is also what happened last time. I think it was actually this very one. So most use Pygame, but there's this other library that some recommend to use. I think I installed all of them, so that one shouldn't be a problem. Still writing. And my HuggingFace. Well, it did give me code. HuggingFace has improved also. It really used to be. HuggingFace never even used to finish drafting the replies. Like you see how this one is drafting the replies. This code creates a simple. HuggingFace will just like stop halfway and that's it. So the fact that it's even finishing code now, it's pretty impressive. This codes create a window, black, blah blah. The ball will bounce off the walls. Okay, and now I'll stop recording and run all this code and see. So I just came back to say something about llamas. This is what Llama 7B gave me code, but when pasting the code straight out of the bat, it has a lot of errors. Like it has syntax errors, which is like undefined sys. Yeah, okay, very easy errors to fix. Things like random is not. So I'd have to import random and all these other things, and when you run it, it did say that this code creates a window with a black background and a green rectangle. I do get the black background. Wait, with my code. I do get the black background, but no green rectangle. Again. But I'm gonna be running all these windows. I'm gonna be running all these again using their instructions. So this is Code Llama now. It's using something called Turtle, which I've never, I don't even know what that is. This is Llama, Code Llama 7B, you know, like, would you be, oh my goodness, we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. I told you, Poe is really, really good. Shout out to Poe. And it's a working game. Oh my goodness. Though not a brick game, but I asked for a brick game, but they gave me this, at least it's moving. Like, the arrows work. The bricks are not up there. The bricks I'm supposed to break. Oh, they gave me a ball brick game. Oh shit. I wanted a Tetris game. I should have asked for Tetris. I forgot this. People call it differently. But anyway, either way, that's not the point. But this is the closest I've had to working code. This is Poe's assistant. I told you it was good. Shout out to Cora. You guys are killing it. Wow, this is working. Not fully because I can't see the bricks up there, but this is the closest I've gotten to working. All the others just give you a visual and the code is not really, you know, it's a visual of a still image. The arrows don't move. This is what I was looking for. The game is working. The arrows are moving. I'm currently pressing. I'm the one moving that blue bar. Wow, this is Poe's assistant. This. Wow. Shout out to Poe. Shout out to Poe. I hope this is theirs, right? General purpose assistant bot with the strength of programming related tasks and non-English languages. Oh wait, this is GPT-3. I thought it's powered by their own model. But again, shout out to Poe because they did the customization really, really well. We'll see if ChatGPT's code will work, but we have a first one that's working. And that's, okay, not properly working, but you know, at least something moves. Wow. Shout out to Poe. Not a single line of code written, and I got something like this. It's running on GPT-3, which is weird. 3.5 turbo, you know. And the model doesn't matter. It does matter, but you know, for what Poe is trying to get Poe to use the thing for, 3.5 is good enough. Because it's all about how you customize these things and give them instructions. But this is the closest I've gotten to a working. What happens if I let it fall? It closes. Okay. So if I fail, the game just closes. Simple things we can, you know, fix later. But not a single line of code written, and we have this. Shout out to assistant by Poe, operated by Poe. I don't know if it's also created by Poe. Powered by OpenAI. First good results we've gotten. Okay, moving on to ChatGPT. Also 3.5. Remember, it's also 3.5 turbo. This is just 3.5. Really? Just 3.5. Cool. This is GPT chat. Just noting this down for my later use, but oh, GPT 3.5 delivered a working game that is too fast for me to do anything about. Let's try and see. God damn it. Okay. Okay, it's around there. Okay, the game seems to work, but I can't. It starts off too fast for me to even catch up and start playing it. It starts playing on its own, which again is a simple error you can fix. That should be around where is this? But again, I'm not editing code today. I just wanted to give me something straight out of a box. So GPT has given me something. Problem is I can't play it. I can. The arrows are moving, the bricks are there, but the time, like the game opens and it's straight up playing itself. You know, see, I can't. Okay, let me try and see if I can get this. Okay. Come on. It's not opening fast enough. Okay. I'll try and get it. Don't worry. Okay. One more time. Yeah, not too fast. Not fast enough. Yeah. But at least the game is working. And yes, I got it. But it's too fast. But the game is working. So yes, the game is working. This is ChatGPT 3.5. A little bit too fast, but that's just the speed of the ball, which you can always, go inside the code and edit. But we have a winner number 2, and that's GPT 3.5. Again, I didn't write any of this. This is the amazing bit about this. It's not that, it's a game, I'm sure real coders can do this very easily. The point of this is I did not write a single line of code. You see, I just gave it a prompt, it gave me code, I ran the code, and I have a working game. That's the point of this. It's not that, the game is not complicated, but that's the point of all this. These are AI tools that can now create for you a game from scratch, from just using the power of words. We underestimate the power of words, but creation came from words. God wasn't like, and then he opened his laptop and coded the sun into existence. No, he just spoke, let there be light. That's the power of words. That's the power that these tools are going to give us. Just with words, I can create a game that runs. This is why I'm making this, so people can understand the power that humanity is about to be given, and so that we can start using it properly. You see, before all this, imagine how much or how long you'd have to actually, or how much you'd have to actually know to write something like this. I know probably there are libraries on like GitHub where you can go and copy the code and but again, all that, here I can just open this, tell it give me code, and it gives me code, and I run a game. That's power. Anyway, moving on. And now, for the one I'm actually excited about, Gemini. Most likely it's going to disappoint, but let's see, what are these numbers though? Oh, that's nice. So it's showing you each section and the source where it got the So like I said, again, you could have just gone to GitHub and copy libraries and all this and because this is simple code. Most of these things exist online, but that's not the point. The point is the power of words. Again, God said, let there be. He didn't open his laptop and code man into existence. He didn't get clay and mold it. He just spoke. That's the power of words. And right now, these models are giving us power of words to create things, which is to me amazing. And these are the free ones. Again, these are the free ones. I'm not paying anyone. All these are accessible to everyone, whoever you are out there, no matter how much limited resources you have. All you need is some internet, a laptop, or your phone, and you can do this as well. That's the amazing bit about all this. Moving on, we are now going to try out Bird's version. Da-da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. I'm actually anxious to see what this does. Let's close this. Let's go. Come on, Bird, come on. My Jupyter is not even opening. Wait, what did GPT use? So it's Pygame. And okay. Control the frame rate. Okay. Gemini, no. No, Gemini, no. Why? I had so much hope in you. Okay. How are they doing? Sorry. Okay. Interesting approach. Let's try that again. Just, give it a chance. Restarting. Cool. Let's first clear this. Wait, my version of Python is whatever. Gemini is hanging. Why, Gemini? Why? Okay, so Gemini couldn't even open, but I'm still going to leave it around to see. Maybe to try later. But also, I am supposed to use their method that they tell me how to run. But these guys didn't even tell me how to run it. They just gave me code. Here's the Python code for your basic build game using Pygame library. That was it. This could be a resources thing. Let's wait and see. Okay, but while we wait for Gemini, I'll run that later. Let's try Bings, and my chat keeps, I don't know what's happening. Okay, this code creates a simple blah blah blah. The movement is controlled by, okay, the function is controlled, okay, the paddles, okay. I like this. It tries to explain some of the functions. Can comment this on your machine to play the game. Okay, thank you. I will do that. This is Bing Chat. I think they run on, I don't know, I haven't checked, but last I left they were running on ChatGPT 4. I don't know if they've upgraded GPT 4 Turbo, but let's go. Need to close this. And Bing. Nice. Okay, so Chat by Microsoft Bing gave me working code as well. So far we have two working codes like properly running, and one which ran, and they're all GPT. So GPT 3.5 Turbo and GPT, I don't know what ChatGPT, whether it's just 3.5 or 3.5 Turbo, but ChatGPT is giving me working code so far. So this is Bing's code that runs Bing. Microsoft Chat Bing runs on this Bing runs on runs on GPT-4. Last I checked, it should be on 4 Turbo by now, but it's on GPT-4. So it gives me working code, but I cannot move the arrows, which is sad. Easy to fix, but sad. Oh, I actually can. Oh, let's try that again. All right, Microsoft Word, sorry, Microsoft Bing Chat is working. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the beauty, oh cool, of AI. I didn't write any of this. I'm currently playing a game that I prompted. I just asked, write me a game. It gave me a game. I ran the game, and I'm playing the game. Ooh, their boundaries are not set well. That's easy to fix. That's just a game window issue. Again, oh, there's some errors in the code, but it ran. I played the game. So Microsoft Bing, tick. Wow, still disappointed about Gemini though. Nah. Anyway, moving on. HuggingFace. Oh, let's. Oh wait, I just realized something wrong with all these other codes. But again, I'm not editing anything, I'm not correcting anything, I'm just getting it as is. I run, we see. So this is and we have ourselves another winner. This is Microsoft's Bing chat on GPT-4 last I checked, and when I ran this I got a proper working game. Sorry, let's try that again. We have okay, let's try that one more time. A proper working game. This is the beauty of this. This is the thing about this. I am currently playing a game that I did not code or write a single code for. I just wrote instructions. That's the point of this video. It's not that these are complicated tasks. This is just a prompt, and that's the beauty of this. Okay, everyone can have access to these tools. You can go to your computer right now and do something like this. You see, I used even Windows. I could have done this in my Linux distro, Linux Mint, but again, I wanted to use something that I know every single human being on this planet can have access to and can do for themselves. All this is just from a prompt. I'm currently playing a game that I did not write a single code of line for. Okay, again, the power of words. God didn't say open his computer and coded man into existence. He spoke. Okay, let there be light, let there be. That's the power of words. Okay, and currently we have that power just by telling this thing, write for me a brick game. I can have a properly working brick game. Okay, brick breaker, whatever they call it, game doesn't matter. Okay, so this is ChatGPT 4. So this is GPT-4 or 4.5. I'll find. Let me find out what model of GPT is Bing chat running. You see, so GPT-4 worked. Oh, it's running GPT-4. Yeah. So far we have 3 winners. 2. ChatGPT itself, based on GPT 3.5, it gave me a properly working code, and Microsoft Bing's running on GPT-4 also gave me properly working code. The game is working. I've been playing it. As you can see, the bricks are breaking properly. It has some code errors, but didn't stop the game from running. And the closest I've gotten to this is Pause Assistant, but that also runs on GPT 3.5. Okay, and now to try HuggingFace. Oh, I really like these guys. I'm rooting for these guys. It's not that I like them, I'm rooting for them because, you know, they're nice. It's them and Llama. because despite all my issues with Zuckerberg, I've never liked that company, but they are giving these things out for free. Like, they have some of the most, I don't want to say powerful, but big models. Like, you can get their most powerful, biggest parameter model right now for free. Like, Llama is free, which is still, and yet that's where the money is. Everyone is holding their, oh my god, oh my model, hey, they train them, and but Llama is free, the biggest. It's just heavy for you to like get it on offline and try to modify and those things, but it is free. If you have the resources and the computing power, you can get your own Llama, tune it to whatever you want, customize it to whatever you want. And so shout out to Facebook for that, for Zuckerberg for giving us such powerful models for free. And let's go to HuggingFace. I didn't expect much anyway. But we have a white screen. Let me see what it told me though. This code creates a window with a black background. Background is not even black, and a bouncing red ball. The ball will bounce with walls, blah, blah, blah. Okay, which will subtract a life and add to your score. HuggingFace did not deliver, unfortunately, or sadly. But let's try and run it how they are telling us. Okay, so I'm gonna do it exactly like how they want me to do it. So whoops. Sure, here's an implementation of the game using Python. Now you can copy paste the code into a text editor. Okay, let's redo that. Copy paste the game into a code editor. Done. Save it with a .py extension. Okay, let's call this yeah, I shouldn't see that or that. Okay, yeah, let's save it that. Let's call this whatever .py. Oh wait, okay, so let's run that. Should probably blur that out when I edit this video. Where did I save my code? Yeah, crap. Save that again. Save it in documents. Oh, capital P, sorry. .py. Brick, whatever name, doesn't matter. Go open that. Shit. Shit, sorry. Let's try running it in terminal like they say. Oh. Oh shit, this is Windows, sorry. Nah, not gonna do that. But okay, and with that, it's a wrap. Just for summary, we tried to create a brick game using Python, and the point of this video wasn't to code. The point of the video was to test how far these models are and what you can actually do. Again, the power of words. God said, "Let there be light." He didn't get out his computer and code light into existence. Okay, that's the power of words. So with just the power of words, I wanted to see if I could create a game. So I asked Gemini Pro, I asked Google's Palm, I asked Llama, the 70B version, I asked the Code Llama 7B, and then I ask assistant by Paul, which runs on GPT-5, so a 3.5 turbo. Then the normal GPT 3.5, which is then I ask Gemini Bard running on Gemini. We ask Microsoft Chat, Bing, which runs on GPT-4, and then we ask HuggingFace, just because I like HuggingFace. I'm rooting for you. Hugging Chat, sorry, that run. I don't know what model though the chat is running off of. Should be some version of Llama. Anywho, but I'm not sure. I'll find that. And these were our results. We got Google's Palm didn't give us anything. The game is broken. Gemini Pro, same thing, just freezes my laptop. Llama, same thing. Code Llama, same thing. The closest we first got to a working thing was Assistant on Paul. This one is the closest we first got to a working game. I like the speed of the ball, but unfortunately we didn't have bricks. Maybe they're in a different color, and if just a few code modifications, I could actually get it to work. But this was good enough. This was the first one where I could move the arrows, it could work. This is running on 3.5 GPT 3.5 turbo. Actually, most of the things, all the things that I got that are working are running on GPT. So shout out to ChatGPT. I was really excited for Gemini, or maybe I have to engineer Gemini in a different way. But again, the point of this is any person can do this, any random human being can do this. I even did this in Windows because I wanted to show you what's possible. I could have done this in my Linux distro, but I know Linux is something that not everyone has. But this is something you can do right now on your PC. Just open your Windows, install Anaconda, simple IDE. You can look up a video on how to install this thing, and then try out. Go to these assistants, go to these AIs, and see what they can do. They made me this. They made me a brick game which I'm playing without me writing a single line of code. So I believe that's a good place to start, And then of course we got GPT, which was the first actual working game that I got. A little bit too fast for my taste, but the game does work. Okay, like it opens up too fast, like catching the ball is a bit, but again, all those can be modified. But the game does work. I played it, it works, and that's the beauty of these things. This is a working game that I'm playing that I didn't write a single line of code for. Okay, that is the point of all this. Okay, I suck at this game though. But the game works, And then the next working thing, not that, before that, Bard's Gemini, very, very disappointing. I expected more because it's a really powerful model. Anyway, I think the direction they're trying to take with Gemini, because it's supposed to be, multi-modal. That's the trend we are heading into the next year. Again, these AI things have only been around for a year, and look at what they can do. A brick game, you see. So, and Gemini is more trying to be a multimodal kind of AI that you can ask so many random things, so many random questions. It's not just text and text generation or image generation or whatever. It's multimodal, which is an era I am excited about to see, and see what these things are capable of when they're giving other data other than just text and images, because the internet has a lot of text and image data, but that's not the only type of data that exists. And personally, what I'm excited about Gemini is YouTube has a lot of video data as well. We tend to forget that. Google owns YouTube, and they have a lot of video data. So I'm waiting to see what generative AIs they are going to create out of that. I've tried out a few generative AIs that work with video. Pika, there's a link somewhere on my channel. I played with it. It's actually really good, really, really good for like I don't know if I uploaded the videos of me explaining but I have a video of me playing with it. It's actually really good. So video generation, I'm also excited about. Okay, then the one that was my favorite, the winner for me, was GPT-4. and that was Bing Chat that runs GPT-4. That's this code right here. It even had errors in it, but it ran, I'm seeing an error here. This is nothing. But the game ran very, very nicely. The pace is a bit too slow for my taste, but the game runs. Sorry. And hold on. I suck at this game. Alright, we got it. This again is a game I'm playing that I didn't write a single line of code for, that I just asked an AI to write the code, and it did, and here I am playing the game. I know this library exists, so probably just when they copied that library, and so this code exists, just copied the code and brought it to me. But again, impressive, because again, knowing things is not about knowing things, just knowing where to go get them when you need them. You see, that's what knowledge is. When the internet and Google came, we no longer had to remember things because we didn't have to remember them. We just needed to remember where to get them in case we needed them. So again, with these AIs, I don't have to remember which guy's library has the code for it. I just need to remember that, if I need that, I can ask ChatGPT 3 or ChatGPT 4 or any model to get the thing. I don't have to remember. I don't have to do this. I just need to know where to get it when I need it. That's progress. That's evolution. That's why I'm making these things, so that people can know the power of these things that they have in their hands, because the media is marketing them as some other strange thing. They are capable of so much more. Even this is nothing compared to what these things are capable of. I've created PowerPoints using these things. I don't know if I posted that video. I've created, so it's really, really. Anyhow, again, all these were free tools. Po is free. You just sign up and it comes with all these other AI models, hundreds of them. Google Palm is on there, Claude is on there, Llama is on there, GPTs are on there. Some have limited access. I can't blame them because some are being sold, but again, all these are free. You see, all these are free. Anyone, anytime, anywhere can just do exactly what I did. Even HuggingFace is free. Though it didn't, give us working code. It didn't even. Its code just, just opens a blank window. But I think I'll end this video here because it's already too long. And yeah, thanks for watching.